just waiting for the app to come up. It's alright. We just refresh it a few times. Does take a while sometimes. And obviously the lag is probably what it is. So let's have a look. Right, we appear to have a picture. Okay, excellent. Right. Okay, I have a picture. I have the text box up. Excellent. Right, okay. Howdy, partners. Right, we're back with the anniversary upgrade to Skyrim. Now, my daughter has said that apparently they have made a change with the way that mods are made in this game. In the anything that involved SCSI or some other mods would kind of not work with the new anniversary upgrade. So what I've done is I've put in my normal ones that I've had for, say, my Hobbit ones and all that lot, which is the ones I've kind of kept on there. Now these are mostly visual or new locations or followers, so I don't know what it'd be like for people who've got, you know, more advanced stuff like, you know, changing the way the combat is played or whatever. Now I took campfire off because that's included with the anniversary update. There is a campfire system, but we have the unofficial Skyrim patch. We have the Middle Earth thing that I had on. I've got the, you know, weathers, quality map. I haven't got too many. I've got Lord of the Rings with Nazgul weapons and more, enhanced blood textures, Isilmarel's Lord of the Rings weapons, which is fantastic, and then amazing follower tweaks that give you extra followers if you want them, but that's mainly because I was doing the Lord of the Rings thing. And then I've got, you know, the Lord of the Rings followers, better gold, so we just get a little bit more gold. I took off the paper interface because, yeah, it wasn't great. It was a bit too bright, and then I've got immersive things, color patch remover, and relationships. So there are not too many I've got here now. I did try to load in the last save for this particular character. I just thought I'd try any character because they've all got pretty much mods on apart from one, which is my vanilla archer. And the one that, you know, the latest one on this particular load, on the Gimli one, you know, it kept crashing saying it's corrupt. Now I have had that before when I've maybe put a mod in or taken a mod out, maybe taken a couple out. It does sometimes come up and say, oh, I'm sorry, but you know, you can't, you know, it's corrupted. But I've gone back and reloaded the same one again, maybe 2 or 3 times, and eventually it does load. And then when it does load, make sure you do a hard save. Just go in there and do a proper hard save. Now, all I did was I took the quick save just before the save, so it was about a minute earlier than this, and I loaded in the quick save. Okay, that one was fine. So if you find that your last saved file that you've done does not load in the previous one. Hopefully that's not too far back, and sometimes that will work. So I've got all those mods on. As I say, they're not, you know, vast amounts like some people. They've got 30 odd, 40, 50, you know, but it is working with the Creation Club as well. Now, so it can work. I think it depends on your mod, really, how complicated that mod is, maybe how it's built or whatever. So I don't think it's going to go wrong on all of them. So you may have to take 1 or 2 out, or 2 or 3 at a time out, try again, and keep doing it until you get one. And once you do get it to work, then do a new hard save. Just to make. Now we're on survival on Gimli, okay. Alright, but I thought I'd just try this out. I'll probably try it out on some other characters as well, just to see how it works with other characters. But I think because I haven't got too many, and they're mostly visual, I might be getting away with it. Apparently there is a 4K upgrade to this game with 60 frames a second, so I'm not sure. It looks like it's 60 frames a second and 4K for Skyrim Special Edition. So if you've got a Series X or a PS5, I think it's on PS5, I'm pretty sure it is, and PC, well, you know, you get the maximum enhancement if you've got a high PC as well. So it is working. So although it doesn't look 4K, so alright, 4K, you know, you see it, you know, but it does to me look better. It won't look better to you because you're seeing it in 1080p, but to me it does look sharp. It was pretty sharp before, but it does seem a bit sharper now. So if I look at that, it does seem a bit sharper. So there has been an enhancement made, and I must admit, when I said about this the other day, when I played my anniversary edition on the 11th, you know, the, well 11/21, sorry, I said there, you know, there wasn't, the enhancements or Series X enhancement and PS5 wouldn't come till later, but they have already been included with this set, which is what the bulk of the 25 gig was on mine, was probably the 4K upgrade and the content. So it's still going to be the old style graphics, because obviously, you know, they haven't retextured everything, but it's the highest possible performance that you can see, plus the 60 frames per second. I think we're getting 60 frames a second on the Xbox One X. So some of the mods can work. So this is just proof that my particular mods are working. So if you've got followers, maybe a map one, maybe, you know, a few visual ones, and not anything too complicated, you may be okay if you just go to a previous save, or just keep trying your original save a few more times rather than give up on the first attempt. I don't know what I'm doing, I'm just wandering about here. But anyway, this is just like a test to see how that's going. It does tell you what, my map is showing up the roads a lot better now. Before it was not showing the map better. So this could be part of the Series X upgrade, is the map looks a lot better as well. Because before, these roads were not showing up very clear. But now they are really showing clear. So this is like vivid maps. So this is a mod applied to it. But I had a job to see these things before, but now I can. Okay, so that's that. So I'm gonna come out of there a minute. I'm gonna do a quick save, and then we're gonna drop back out, and I'm gonna see if I can load another one. So I want you to see me doing this live. Now you notice that if you've got the upgrade, this is now gold color. So you'll see that once you get to this menu, you'll see a gold color there. So, but one thing that I would, you know, I do want to do is show you the Creation Club content. Because, you know, you may think, well, hang on, how do I start these quests, these new quests that I've got? Well, you're quite right. How do you do it? Because normally, when you buy this content, it would come up with a reminder, say, oh, there's a quest at so-and-so, or somebody would give you a note. You know, you would get informed from the start of the game, practically, right? But they kind of work differently now. They work organic. So you just uncover them as you're going around the world, or you may talk to, you know, courier may come to you. You know, you may talk to somebody in the pub or a farm, and they may lead you on to a quest. So they're more organic now. Now, I just wanted to show you actually what is included in this. So if you have the whole lot, now, if I put it right to the end, this is the complete purchased pack that I have. So they come in categories. So you know, if you want to look in the categories, you can do it like this. All right. Now, if we go right to the end, so and you just click on it, and it'll tell you a little bit about it, plus a few pictures. But now it says I own every one. So let me just try and get to one of them that is the quest. So there's lots of armors and new staffs. You know, bitter cup. I think that's a mission. Yeah, that's a quest, and it does say how to do these quests. So if you have a particular quest one on the Creation Club, which is part of this upgrade, it will say that at the very end of that it says quest, a dying wish, starts by reading mysterious altar at Dead Man's Drink in Falkreath. So this is where you find out how to start them without having to wait for it to organically come to you. So you can say, oh right, okay, if I got a Dead Man's Drink in Falkreath, I can start that mission. So you can kind of use this to help you to start one if you're now just looking for, you know, new content, you know, the new content as opposed to playing a normal game. And then this is like another one, and again it says, you know, in brackets there, quests, guests for dinner start by reading the dinner invitation delivered by courier. So after if you get to level 12, you'll get a courier come to you and tell you about this Blood Chill Manor, which is a player home. So there are new player homes in this, there are new quests, there are new armors, weapons, you know, there's lots of animals as well. There's new animal pets, like, I'm not sure if the Bone Wolf is one of them, but again it will say in the brackets, let sleeping wolves lie starts by reading the letter from Bolgir Bearclaw delivered by courier after completion of the Wolf Queen Awakens. So this is how you find out how some of these quests start. Camping, I haven't found out how to do it yet. I forgot all about that. Oh, it's craftable via the forge. Okay, so it must maybe part of the building materials or something. So there is a camping in it. So that's why I took my that camping mod off, because there's a camping system in this. Let me see. This is yet another quest. So Battle of the Champions, sort of Civil War champions there, starts by reading Battle of Champions at the Drunken Huntsman in Whiterun, or waiting for a letter from a commanding officer. So this is how you start some of these quests. So if you want to know how to do all that stuff, look through, see all the content you're getting. There's a fair old bit, and I do like the fact that we now got goblins in it. Now again, that's probably a quest. Blue in the Face starts by reading a letter to Clexius at the Bee and Barb. So that's how you're going to start this and get some goblins in there, which is great from my Lord of the Rings one, isn't it? So I haven't tested my other Lord of the Rings ones yet, but I will do, and hopefully they'll work. So that is how you find out how some of these quests start. Now let me try one of my other ones, because they've all got the same mods at the moment. So one that I particularly do want to see if it's loading is Gandalf. I think I've only got one version of Gandalf. So let me see if this one will load. Now I have taken some out. You know, before this thing anyway, I'd already took out a couple and replaced them with something else. So I replaced it. I did a different weather mod. So let's see if this will load. Now, as I say, it could fail. So if you keep trying, they sometimes will work. So there you go. So it's working. So we have our Gandalf character with his lovely hat and his beard. That's the best beard I could do for him, really, because actually I should have done a better one than that. So, you know, it is working. Okay, and again, I have those mods on, because every one of my modded characters will have the same lot of mods. So if I had them previously with a couple of other mods, oh, sometimes you get that. You do sometimes get that, unfortunately, where it... Oh, wait a minute, now it could well have crashed, because I can't go back. Oh right, okay, so much for... Oh well, this one's loading. Oh, I do believe it's totally crashed. Told you, Ray. Told you it wasn't working. Yeah, it's totally crashed, man. Okay, so there is going to be a problem with sometimes. So let me quit it and restart. Sometimes I can do that. I'm very... It didn't work alright, did it? Right, I'm pressing the button. God, I'm not getting any feedback here. Hang on. Oh right, okay. Oh, so it must take longer to load it, longer to load in. Let me try that one again. So yeah, it's not going to work all the time. And now that's kicked in, the actual text. Hang on, is that a different one? Have I got two different, I may have two different ones. I know, because I've got, I don't know why I've got two of those for some reason. It looks like it's done the doubles on some. Let me just see if I got a double one of those. Seems to be slightly different there. It could be that I loaded it from the wrong place. Might have done. Right, let's try it. Be a good test, wouldn't it? But yeah, some people have got a lot of mods on and their game's crashing. Yeah, what do you do about that? I suppose, I don't know, can you undo the anniversary mod if you think, well, hang on. Right, okay, so I got that. But sometimes you can do it another time and it will work. So it's a good test for it, isn't it? Now let me see actually what the difference is between that one and that one. So that's 4218. That's 40. So I could go back to that quick one because I did that just now and it was working. Although maybe it was going to crash later. Maybe I mean, maybe they'll fix it so that some work better, or some of the mods might get updated. Okay, so it's not going. So let me try the save before. So I've been kind of having a little twiddle around on this, try and see if I'm going to get the same problem as other people have. So let me try the one before, which is just a couple of minutes before. Because I did that just now and it worked and we were walking around okay. Although, I suppose it could have crashed later, couldn't it? Now it's supposed to be faster loading screens, but obviously this has got a lot of mods on, so this will slow it down. Okay, so I'll tell you what, let us... Yeah, it's the same character. So let us... Yeah, I think the other one is just me going a little bit further along the road. So let's do this for about 5 or 10 minutes and see if it... Now, I tend to do a new hard save because that's what you're supposed to do with these mods, is when you know, it's loaded in, sometimes you'll get some up in the top left of the screen saying it's just initializing it in 10 seconds, just wait for all those to kind of load in, especially if you have a lot. And then do a hard save, a fresh save. Okay, and that will, hopefully make it a bit better. Funny, there's a horse here. Now, one thing I have noticed when I'm doing this mod is your kind of hair disappears when you put the hat on. Oh, I must have upset the horse. Oh no, I didn't. No, it's all right. He's still there. So I think I was heading towards. I don't know what I was doing. I think I was heading towards the Hobbiton house. See where I am on the map. Oh, on this one I haven't discovered it yet. Oh, that's because I was going to do... In fact, I run around a bit on this, but I think that's because I was trying to do the Lord of the Rings thing, and somewhere around here there is a Lord of the Rings place. I think it's that. Yes. So that's where I've done my Lord of the Rings mods. This one, what I was going to do is go and find the Hobbiton place. Now, I wonder if I haven't got that one in, because it should be somewhere along this shore. Now, of course, with Gandalf, we're a kind of mage, but also use a sword. Now, I wonder if Hobbiton's here. Cause I can't remember if that one's actually. Oh, sorry, I may have angered the horse there. I do like killing my followers. That shatters your bones, isn't it? What sword have I got? Have I actually got his official sword? Let's have a look. Now, I'll try not to do too many of these, lots of different... Oh yeah, I have. So I've got Glamdring, and it's the Yeah, there's two. There's the ancient one and the kind of brand new one, you know. And I've also got that one. So it could be I haven't got the one for you know, his little hobbit house. All right, dear. Sorry, me and my crummy jokes. Oh, no, crummy, Ray. I think it's back this way. I think I was see what I was going to try and set up on this particular Gandalf one was I was going to try and set up the whole Lord of the Rings adventure. So I was going to go to Hobbiton, but knock on the door. Although I'm kind of giving it all away, aren't I? Don't tell them, Ray. But I was going to, you know, it's going to be the start of our Lord of the Rings adventure. But do you know what? Looks like it possibly may not be on here. Why is there a boat over there? I don't know, Ray. Let's have a look. Now, I realise I'm putting this on at another weird time of day. There's a little chap here. But, yeah, on Series X on a 4K monitor. Alright, yeah, look at that. It was built in 2011, so it ain't going to have 4K textures, you know, unless they completely redo it. I wish they would, although that will be another one to buy. You alright, buddy? Is a Hobbiton around here, or hasn't that been built yet? Because normally it's around this area, just here. Okay. We got Rorikstead on here. Now, if people who wonder how to start the farming, now I can't remember precisely, but I do believe if you look at the mods, I hope you'll excuse me if I look at the mods again. Oh, actually, that's wrong. I should have looked at the Creation Club. Sorry! Cancel that! But you can't cancel that when it's loading, isn't it? Yeah, say that again. Who said that? Sorry, this is an accident. Please switch off now. Although don't. Like and subscribe, yes. Sorry about that. Shouldn't have done that. But yeah, as you say, there is a farming element in this game now. So let's abandon looking for Frodo a minute. Let's go over to Rorikstead. So if you know, Rorikstead is kind of west of Whiterun. Okay, so if you zoom out on the map, although you can't zoom out that far. If you've got Markarth here, right? If you've got Markarth there, right? Okay, it's kind of dead centre in a straight line practically. All right, between those two. So right in the middle of here, and you know, if you've got this particular map where it shows all the roads. It's kind of, so you got the kind of river here. So if you take that point there and draw a line between there and Whiterun, that's where it is. So it's right on the junction of that little river there. So just kind of head east practically, and you know, if you head in a straight line east, you know, you'll be kind of here. It's going to show up on your map. All right. Oh, and I was gonna, but if you go there, sorry about that. It's where the farming bit starts. So far it hasn't crashed yet. But yeah, 4K upgrade just means it's even sharper than it was sharp before, and loading screens is exceedingly fast.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver.
Now, this could be it.
Hands only. Let's see.
What's that
Looks
then?
like that's it. Got to go.
Well, what was it? I say!
Nope. Sorry.
Well, you didn't say what it was. Normally it comes up, doesn't it? Let's have a look. Looks like it's that. I mean, it could be that. I think we already had that, and I think we already had that. And I think we already had that. No, yeah, it's not that. Mysterious note? We know. Repair supplies, what's this? We need the following to repair the broken staff. No, so it's not that one. Keepers of the Razor? No, it won't be that. I don't know what that was. It could have been this. You know, this thing. Yeah, it was that, yeah. So these are, you know,
Nothing.
normally, that's how you normally do it. But anyway, you're supposed to come. I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure if you got to come here first, but apparently do the farming. There is a farm here now. The farm. So I'll get there in a minute. Anyway, is west west of that. So let's travel in a perpendicular line west of that. Now there is a quest here.
Nope.
Not a
sorry.
courier, but there is a quest here. Although let's change till daytime. Let's see. Let's go to about 8 o'clock in the morning. All worked out mathematically there. Thank you. Where's the laughter machine anyway, just in case? I might come up with a really good one. I mean, I'm out yet, but I know there's somebody here. There is a quest here, which is part of the Creation Club content. And I think he's
You're
called...
looking a little rough around the edges. You feeling all right?
Ralph is
you
the
know, I'm
hardest
old.
working farmer in Rorikstead.
Right, is it this one? No, it's not. It's a guy. I can't remember his name, but he's a guy. Sorry. So yeah, I won't be doing tons of different builds. I'll be concentrating now on my archer and doing the new content. So I'm gonna try on that one to do the new content. Right, let's go in here. I want to see if the guy that I want is here. Because there's a quest
warm
in
food,
here.
warm drinks, and warm beds.
Oh, it's nothing like a warm bed. He looks like he's a bit
If you
frozen.
need a meal or room, I've got both.
Oh,
Here,
let's try that.
take a look at this. Some of
Oh, it's only a
dwarves
bounty
men
letter.
came by and left us bounty letter.
Really. So with the mods, you know, I've got a kind of visual kind of thing on it, plus the 4K upgrade. Don't look half bad, really. I mean, look at that. I mean, even that. God, that looks. I mean, all right, you can't see the difference. Oh, it's all bad luck. sorry. I can't record in 4K. Well, I can only record 4K if I do it without, you know, by plugging it in and putting it directly onto my hard drive. Then I can do it. But the trouble is with that, I can't plug in. Yeah, it's here. I can't plug in a mic.
Peace and prosperity are all the good folk of Rorikstead
Right.
want in life.
I don't think it's this.
What makes you think there's a secret? There are no secrets here, my curious friend. Our prosperity is simply the result of hard work, good fortune, and the blessings of the gods.
Hallelujah.
Take care.
Right, I know there's a guy here who, you know, is fed up working on the farm, and he wants a bit more adventure. Eric. I say, hey, Eric.
You look like you've seen your share of adventure. I envy you that. In fact, maybe you can help me with something.
What is
I
it
wanna
that
be
you
an
need?
Adventurer like you.
Oh,
Father
yeah.
says I can't. He says he
I
needs
do
me to
get a
stay
bit
here
all
and
over
look
Middle
forward.
Earth.
And even if he did let me be an adventurer, we couldn't afford to buy armor. His name is Mralki, and he's the innkeeper here. I hope you could change
That's
his
that guy
mind.
there. I'll see what I can do.
I can't stand the thought of being trapped in this village for the rest of my days.
Oh, it must be hell. I mean,
hope you
it's
could
the
change
same
my
happened to
father's
me.
mind.
Your crops
can be a
seem to be
little
thriving, by the way.
It's true. For as long as I can remember, our crops have always done well. I'm not sure whether it's the soil, climate, or the favor of the divines, but we've never had a poor harvest.
It's probably a bit of both.
Mhm.
So anyway, that's how you start this quest. Now,
I'm sure it's hard to... Do enjoy your time in Rorikstead. As close to the Reach, well, we are truly blessed to have such fertile ground.
I don't know, did he say manette? I don't know, it's just... Got a terrible memory, haven't I? Slightly, yeah, slightly. Now, where is it? It's probably miscellaneous, isn't it? Right, yeah, there it is. Right, we won't do the kill the giant one. Or keep the sword and successful. Right, so he's quite legal. Let's go and have a chat with this guy. I'll probably do this on my archer, but I'm just testing this out. See if my mod is going to work. Let's do a quick save. Preserve it. I know my daughter can't load in her latest one. When she did load it in,
Warm drinks and warm beds.
she was in Apofrica, and she hates that
If you
place
need a
because she
meal or
can't get
room,
out.
I've got both.
You can come a bit closer. I'd like to talk to you about your son.
My son? Eric? What about him?
Yeah.
Did something happen? Is he all right?
Well, you should let your son choose the life he wants. Your days of although, yes, let's not do that one.
But the world is a dangerous place. Eric has no idea what
Yeah, but
he's getting
he
himself
understands
into.
that.
What's more, he's got no armor. I'll have to save up the money for it.
I'll give him it. Yeah. You prefer your son to grow bitter and resent you? Persuade? I mean, I don't know what I'm like on persuasion. Find the money or I'll smash your face in. I'll tell you what, I've got plenty of money. Use this to buy him some armor.
To help my son. I'm moved by your compassion.
Well, I'm
Your
very
kind deed
compassionate.
will not go unrewarded, my friend. Tell Eric I've changed my mind and will visit Whiterun soon to fit him for armor.
Oh, God, he is going to be so happy. That's it, you warm your hands up. I'm going to warm my hands up, so. Because you could have, you know, survival mode on, of course, now. By going into there and clicking that. So that's normal difficulty when you start the game, unless you change it. Right, so anyway, I'll be doing this on the Archer one, so I'm just having to see if this mod works for a bit. So sorry if you're seeing yet another one,
Nope,
different build.
sorry.
I won't be doing that now. I'll be concentrating on certain builds now. You know, my Archer, because I want to do the game fully again with a vanilla Archer and with the creation, you know, the whole of the Creation Club as well. So because it's going to be so much more interesting, and instead of taking 1,000 hours, it might only take, you know, about 500 or 600 hours because there'll be less loading screens. Eric, I have good
Have any luck
news.
talking to my father?
Yeah, your father has. Oh man, I'll do it with my Gandalf. Your father has changed his mind.
Can't thank you enough, friend. I hope you'll come back to Rorikstead soon and pay me a visit.
I will.
Maybe we
don't
can
worry.
swap stories about our adventures over a mug of ale at the inn.
Yes, I'm
Until next
quite
time.
partial to a mug. Thank you very much. Thank you, Eric. Very kind of you. Right, let's Oh, quite nimble for an elderly person. Well, I'm gonna go west, young man. Let me see. I'm gonna try and find this farm. Now, I will do this with my archer person or fellow. Which way am I facing? Well, we gotta go east. I've gotta go east. Well, I'm an old man, you know. Gandalf may be awesome and I got magical powers, but you know, my memory doesn't always serve me well. But yeah, to me, that's looking tremendously sharp. Sharp as a button. I mean, it was already looking pretty sharp because of the Series X, you know, displays it at its best possible performance. That looks kind of farmy there. That could well be it. So it's not very far away from Rorikstead. Not about it, boy. And oh yeah, and you immediately get, you know, caught by a ghost. But you know, we're Gandalf. We have magical skills. We can defeat a vicious ghost, although we may not have defeated him yet. How many ghosts are there? There are 57 of them? Watch that wolf! Oh, kill the wolf. He was helping. Oh, that was kind of vicious from Gandalf there. Right, so this is the Unquiet Dead now. Right, now. This is quite an interesting one. I think I won't pursue this. Why not? Well, because I'm going to do this on my archer person, I'm just testing this game out, just checking that it's okay. Wish I could do something about that beard, you know. Because really, you know, it's kind of changed my personality. I'm not got a real thick, bushy beard, you know, but yeah, that was the best I could do on this build, unfortunately. I have the leather. That will come in very handy for all different kinds of... So this is the place here. Look at our map. Continue to talk like Gandalf. Because you've got to play the role in this game. So it's Golden Hills Plantation. So as I say, if you're going from Whiterun, you know, take a pretty beeline. You might actually get to that farm. Well, if you follow it exact due east, you will in fact run into that farm. And it's just after Swindler's Den, and you'll go past that. There is the Fort Greymore, the western tower there. So you kind of keep going in that direction. Kind of watch out for the giant, the giants. This when summer around here is the giant. And just come over here, and this is where you can have your place that you can plant all your lovely plants. So you can come up here, and this is what you're going to get. Now I'm not sure if this is the only one. It could be there's another one. But there aren't that many big farms in Skyrim. But this whole place is for you to do as you like. That cart would come in handy. I must, if I had a horse to go with that, I could, toddle off to Hobbiton there. But yeah, this is where you can do your planting, and all you do is click on it. Pick something like blisterwort, and you can only do one, so don't put more than one in. Can it say we can only do one? And then you can put your wheat in there, of course, if you have any. Don't put it in the same one, sorry. Let's put that in the next one. Otherwise it just replaced the one that you had. Like that. Item planted. And that will grow over time. And we can get lots and lots of health potions, and we can get the other potion as well, which also does it. Which the name escapes me because I'm an old man, and takes a while for it to, So there may be another. There's another health one here. Yeah, there we are. Blue Mountain Flower is one. So you can have Blue Mountain Flower, Blisterwort, and Wheat. Put those three together, you both have a lovely potion there. And if you enhance it first before you craft the potion, give yourself a potion of of alchemy, that will enhance and give that a higher rating. So instead of, say, 40, you're going to get 50. So you will actually make a stronger potion. And of course, investing in your skills will also boost that as well. So you can get up to kind of around the hundreds. Okay, so that's all I wanted to show today, was just to test this out, see if my mod will load. Let me do a save. I'll do a hard save, I think, over the other hard save. Although, I suppose I could do a new one, but I've already got a ton of them. As you can see. So, but I do like more than one. It just, I gradually kind of remove some after a while. So I will go over that one. And hopefully, because it's accepted it this time, it should be able to do it again. Now, just for a little bit of fun, let me quit do this, and I'll try another one. Like I say, it's going to be a little bit iffy. Let's try because I'm pretty sure they all have. Let's try Sussana Grott. As you know, we were doing that one, and we were going into Cereal or whatever it was. Let's try this one I know. Now, what's the difference between that one and that one? So that one is 1957, a good year. And that one, 1957 and 1958. So we could try that backup one. Let's see if this one will work. Oh yeah, I've taken... I took Campfire off paper style interface because that was a little bit Ghibli. And alternate start. I've taken that off one for it. So let's see. I think if you take them out a bit at a time, or add them a bit at a time, you might have more luck. So kind of do that. Do a hard save. Then, so again, again we're going to get that. Don't worry, we'll persevere. I don't believe in giving up. Oh look, it's taken a while to get to it this time. Oh, you've messed it up now, Ray. So as you can see, there are little problems. I think my daughter did get into hers eventually, or did the save before. So yeah, as you can see, we're having a problem. I don't know why they did that. Oh no, we haven't got a problem at all. So let's try that again. Sussana Grott, which is one of my favourites. But I would love to continue all these characters. It would take me a very long time to go through every single character and play, a lot of the game. You're probably sick of it now. I used to know a guy that did this all the time. Oh my goodness, doesn't that look amazing? Doesn't it? Look at this. What if this has got the seasons one on it? you know, on the Creation Club. God, does that look nice. What time of day is it? What a beautiful, it's like an autumn day there. Isn't that fabulous? I mean, for me, you know, this is remarkable stuff. Right, what have we got? So I'm just going to let it run for a bit just to see if this, you know, runs okay. Now, of course, Susanna does love the Warhammer. She's a bit of a Warhammer fan, you know, as a lot of people are. And she does like to swing this boy, baby, especially against crabs. Thank you. And that also restores 2 points of health. That one will eat. So yeah, there's another couple that will restore health. Well, of course, I suppose it. Yeah, oh yeah, of course it does. Yeah. What I do it, it's not an ingredient. It's actually, yeah, it's just something to eat. Sorry about that. Sometimes I could be incredibly dumb to the point of being stupid. But yeah, I mean, I must admit, this has got a bit of, you know, like, add even more to the game because I've got this mod on because I like the visual ones that make rocks look better, you know, all that kind of stuff. And in the distance looking beautifully sharp. There's reduced drawing as well. I mean, look at the grass. Look how far that grass can be seen now. Now, don't you agree? That is a tremendous amount of difference. So that's what you're going to get on a Series X or PS5. Look at that. It's going way beyond there. Right up to there, for goodness sake. That is pretty impressive. So that's what you're going to get with a Series X and a PS5 is you're going to get long drawing like that. So you can even see the grass up there. Have I got a bow? I don't think we're particularly a specialist in the bow. That's not a bow, Ray. Let's get the bow out. See if I've got to zoom in. No, we haven't. So we're not, and that's because we're not exactly a bow person. We're more of the Warhammer, aren't we? Which, there we go. Yeah. That is our number one. I think we're an archer. I mean, I'm not quite sure what we are. Oh. Yeah, so there we go. Beautiful. And there's our lovely Sussana Grott, which very beautiful young lady. Let's take her helmet off so you can see how gorgeous I am. God, if I looked like that, I'd be amazing, wouldn't I? There seems to be a problem with hair. I think I was getting this on the mod. I loaded it in one time. There's I think maybe I've had taken off the hair mod, which of course has taken off the hair. So let's put the helmet back on to protect her baldness. Yeah, I'll have to sort that out at some point. So anyway, but I must admit, I think on the rocks and things, you know, you've got all this kind of stuff now, you know, like, you know, gungeon stuff on it, you know, but it's beautiful. So I mean, if I say fast travelled now, to say, I don't know, where should we go? Well, let's go to our particular favourite of mine, and Gandalf and Frodo and Sam, and we'll go to Riverwood. So quick it loads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's pretty darn quick. Oh, here comes the postman. Hang on, it could be something else.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Looks like that's it.
Come on.
Got to go.
He's not saying what it is it? Like this... you know, the Series X is so fast, it doesn't give a chance to... oh. That could be that one. Long ago, my ancestors built a great hall on the mountainside north of Bile Gulch Mine. They called it Hendraheim, a warrior's home that rivals Sovngarde itself. As the last of my clan, I wish to bequeath the home to a true warrior. You are not a Nord yet. I've heard... oh, you're not a Nord. Yet I've heard your prowess in battle rivals that of our most legendary fighters. Thank you. I ask you to prove it with your blade. So there you are, the new. So that's introducing you organically through the lovely courier. So I think you're going to get a few started by the courier. So they
Sorry. Nothing.
They can start a couple of different ways through the courier, through you know, chatting to somebody in a pub or something, or just organically discovering it. So let's see how long it takes to get through a door,
Sorry.
shall we?
Nothing.
Wow, less than 2 seconds. It's pretty darn quick, because sometimes... I'll tell you what, on my 360, walking through that door and into here, right, with no mods, it's probably taken about, 20 seconds? So...
Maybe you could talk some sense into my pig-headed brother.
I don't know, I've tried.
You're not from around here. That makes 2 of us.
Well, let's see what we can do about that then. Have we got the Amulet Amara? Oh, what a shame. Nah, second thoughts. Did that like a mug on my 360 version. I did that. I don't think I've done this quest, to be honest. I don't think I've done this quest. 1, 2... Yeah, pretty darn quick. Anyway, thank you all. That's all I wanted to do. Just see if a couple of the mods will load. As you say, may not work the first time. So the second, third time, it may do. And then when you do that, make sure you do a hard save, which is, the opposite of a soft save, right? And then, which is a procedure you should do anyway. If you add mods to the game, put them in. Do your character, do a hard save. If you add some more or take some away, alright, go back, take them away, do what you want, add away, go back into the game. If it doesn't start, okay, because you've changed a couple of things, right? Usually if you change to just a couple of mods or 2 or 3 mods or 1, it doesn't mess the game up too much. When you take out a lot of mods or put in a lot of mods, that's when you can get more problems. But anyway, when it loads in, just let it settle down for a minute, see if it's okay, then do a completely new save of that, and then go back and do that each time you're adding mods. It's always a good idea to do that, and then like delete some of the older ones maybe. All right, so that's a quick look at that, and I'll see you all next time. And the skirt is going. What is it? A skirt? I mean.
Nope. Sorry.
It's kind of skirt, isn't it? Hang on. It's a bit skirtish, isn't it? But I suppose they did that in those days, didn't they?
Nope. Sorry. Nothing.
Alright. Got some manly chests you have there. Sorry about that.
Nope. Sorry.
Shouldn't have mentioned that. But yeah, I have got the lanterns on this one. One of the mods is little lanterns along the way. So there is normally a lantern. Sorry, it's dragging on, but... There is normally a lantern here, I do believe, but, as you go along the paths, you will see the occasional lantern, especially on a signpost, something like that. So I've got lampposts of Skyrim, I think, on there. Anyway, I'll see you all next time. Thank you all for watching. I hope that clears up kind of mess. If you get a problem with your mods, just try again. Try 2 or 3 times. Once you get it in, just let it settle down for a few minutes. Hard save it. And that should protect it. If not, just go through the save just before that. So, as long as there isn't too big a gap between them, obviously. Otherwise, yeah. But some people with a lot of mods are going to struggle. So I'll see you all next time. But thank you all for watching this. Just a little example of some of the mods can work. They can work if you persevere. And I'll see you all next time. And guess what, guys? What's that, Uncle Ray? I'll see you later. Bye. And have a great day. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell, Gotta keep saying, because very few people do it. I don't know why. I mean, must be something I said. Sorry. Pull yourself together. Alright. Bye, everybody. See you later. I'll leave you a lively view of this little bit here. With the little buzzy flies. I'll get one of those if I can. They're really hard to get. I'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody. See you later with the little Nern route. Bye. Thank God.